Level 1 in the second World of Master mode. The budget is much higher, but both cars are tow trucks, and both cars must return after crossing. So they must come back, and there's no hydraulics. I do remember the challenge mode version required B to come back, but that did not make it easy for A to come back. So we need a lot of springs here. So I'm gonna do a big steel thing here. Hold on, let me see how this balances. Because I guess I could have it just rest on here and have it push up, and then I just need springs to be able to be shock absorbers when this falls down. So it doesn't do that. I guess the more I think about it, the more I kind of like that. So how did it go? Was it something like this? And then the rest of these are steel? And then these have to be reinforced roads. There's no way about it. I think it does have to be like this. So the reason why I want to start with this is because it's a really simple way to get most of the objectives done. Everything except for A coming back. Yeah, everything except for A coming back should be good with this. So then what I need to do is create some sort of trapdoor thing that after B comes up, and it does come up, very good. After it comes up, it's got to press something to kind of get this thing out of the way. Because now A is just going to want to go. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. New idea. We use the fallen car as a guide to get A to its flag. Unlikely. But could you imagine? Well, it is Polybridge. I think we gotta do it the Polybridge way. I was gonna try to do some sort of big brain solution, but I think this is very feasible. Just a simple structure, attached by rope, and we're of course gonna build steel into it so it holds up well. I mean, we have to try it. I can't spend too long on it, but we have to at least give that a honest attempt. I'm not opposed to musicals. I enjoyed Cabaret. Although I don't watch too many musicals in general. Oh, this worked out pretty well. Come on. Hey! Just a minor break, but it's done. Let's see if I can fix that break. What I'm thinking about is just simply getting rid of this and instead doing a steel piece. Because it's not like we actually need the road to be there. The other three get the job done quite well. Alright, yep, it even lands on its wheels. It's perfect. Oh, I don't think anything broke, did it? Nothing broke! That's a win! Let's go! I wouldn't be surprised if other people did this, but the opportunity presented itself, and we had to run with it. Admittedly, this is cheese, but this entire game is made of cheese, so I feel like it's only fitting. So, next level. Level 2-2. The budget is much higher. There is an island in the middle of the level, but the level is twice as long, and there are 2 pirate ships. But indeed, this is huge. So there are hydraulics, or we could just go over it. Especially with the island in the middle, going over it seems pretty feasible. There are 8 pieces of steel. I think that always was a restriction, wasn't it? That actually was a restriction in the original level. I just didn't really notice it much because the level was way shorter. If I had to pick anywhere for steel to be, it's going to be right here. I also realized I could use hydraulics as steel. I honestly think I will. We do this, and we do this, and this never moves or anything. We just have extra steel. And now I have 2 extra pieces of steel if necessary. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I don't know why I'm still building it when I'm this convinced it's not gonna work, but it's like I have to see the train wreck happen. Take this, copy, flip it. Alright, who's ready to see us all fall apart? Well, 24% stress is actually not bad. Oh my god. Well, surely the wood here won't support... Oh. I think I overbuilt it. By god, that wasn't even close. Well, we've got a nice working bridge. Let's get down to under budget. I can't believe I hyped this thing up to be destroyed, and it barely broke 50% stress. 69% stress. Alright, well, let's get rid of some of these ropes, because I don't think they are necessary. Well, quite a time that was. Honestly, except for the small overpieces, this thing looks really nice. Classic. When you don't have enough steel, just use hydraulics. Next. Okay. Level. Hold on. Level 3, 2-3 in Master Mode. The budget is much higher. The limo is really fast. But there's a checkpoint really high up. Oh my god. Very high checkpoint. We have to hit these in order. How fast is this? It's 30 meters per second. And it takes 3 seconds to hit that top speed. This is a limo space program all again. True. It is time to send this limo to space. Well, the easy part is sending it in space. The hard part is bringing it back down. Any monkey can go to space, but not all of them are going to make it back down without destroying the bridge and actually hitting this checkpoint. Horizontally, these checkpoints are very close to each other, which generally means we either gotta have a steep angle, or we gotta find some way for it to just drop off from here to down here. So here's how I'm just gonna start this. It's just gonna start by ramping up. Let me see how far this gets. Let's see if this is anywhere close to our area. Alright, so yeah, it has the speed there. I think what I'm gonna just do then instead is get rid of some of these roads and ramp this up higher. Let's see if this makes it. Oh, it's close. How about this? That's too high now. So the jump was not bad, but it feels like I probably wanted to come on its way down from here to down here. Is that feasible? It's pretty close. But then the catch is going to suck massively. Oh, that's so close. But at least I have a bunch of money. There, we hit the checkpoints. So now we gotta somehow catch this without destroying the entire damn thing. This is going to be entirely made out of springs. Imagine this level with no springs. I mean, it's totally possible, I bet. But is it practical? Probably not. Oh, interesting. Auto-triangulate doesn't work for springs. Clearly, this game is not prepared for the rare occurrence where our entire structure is going to be spring-based. I'm surprised they could not prepare for this moment. So I actually want all my springs to be compressed, because that's how you do shock absorbing. You have every spring be compressed. I'm already impressed, but I want it to be compressed. So that way there can be a lot more wiggle room. All right, so I'm gonna first try it without compressing anything, so it falls right away. So we can very clearly see there is a problem. This is why you guys enjoy Polybridge, isn't it? Springs. Well, have a billion of them. It doesn't break. It is a functioning bridge. Oh, I think actually nothing broke. It only buckled. I'm actually gonna have these be neutral. And this one be neutral. Okay. Okay. Not a bad catch. Oh, a road broke. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, God. I think it's gonna buckle again, isn't it? Oh, it hit the flag with the brake! Our trampoline did the job done, at least for a bit. Let's see if we can fix that brake. It might be possible. Alright, finally nothing's buckling, but we are probably gonna see some brakes. Yeah, so what broke first? This tiny piece broke. Multiple parts in the catch. I mean, it holds up. I have so much money, why not just add a bunch of springs? That should be good, I think. Yeah, there it is. We've done it. It's like jumping out of a plane without a parachute, but just having amazing netting that catches you. Amazing netting that catches you. That's what this bridge is. The dude plummeted from a freaking rocket, and my spring, the whole structure just went underwater as a big shock absorber. I bet people did this, but with way fewer springs. Let's take a look. Wait. Dude, mine's top 3 cheapest. There's only 2 people in the solutions who managed to get it for cheaper. One of them is Lazy Comets. Hold on, I bet if I just shave money on my jump itself. Oh, wait, that is sick. It swings back. Hold on, let's see if I can get under 75,000. I bet I could do it. Prepare yourselves for the greatest butterfly effect of a generation. That almost didn't work. Well, there we go. That's the cheapest. I could easily go cheaper, but that's pretty good too. Hey, look at who it is. It's your friendly neighborhood dildo bike. Next level. Oh God. 2-4 master mode. The budget is much higher. You have 30 road now, as opposed to what, 4? But there are checkpoints everywhere. And look at this, you have to hit them in order. So you have to go from 1 to 2 to 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have the loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. For 55K, that's a pretty low budget for, I think, what we have to accomplish. This should be fun. No steel. Oh, God. Okay, actually, this shouldn't be too bad with springs. First things first, let's see if this works. I'm definitely going to use the balloon as a support for once. I definitely never did that in any point of playing this level normally. Because all I wanted to do is kind of loop over and hit this on the way down. Then with A3, what's going to happen is I'm going to have some sort of catch here. Then this is going to ramp up. Something like this to hit A4. And then hopefully we'll just naturally hit A5. So let's see if this comes anywhere close to what I want. So only 37% stress. There's a road there. Let's get rid of this. And then... So I gotta make this flip a bit more. Because right now the landing is terrible. Unless if I want to just prop it up with springs. Which I do want to do now that I think about it. Well, I mean, we hit the checkpoints. Just ignore the brakes. I don't know if I can ignore the brakes. I would like to ignore the brakes. It's a decent start. We hit every checkpoint except 3 of them. Yeah, I did set up to hit 4. I am glad it incidentally hit 5. That was not part of the plan, but I'm really glad it worked out. So this should hit 5 and... Oh, 6, 7's up. Let's get something for 7 then. This is everything challenge mode wasn't. Honestly, this takes the normal levels and brings them to their extremes. It's very exciting, I feel. Okay, let's see if I can maybe make this a rope muscle. Like, this is the spirit of Poly Bridge. It's no longer a bridge building simulator. It's just a wacky physics simulator that happens to feature bridges. No brakes! Next, what breaks over here? So this breaks. These are compressed by a bit. I'll do a bit more. I honestly might have these be compressed as well, 10%. And this whole little section of the bridge now moves. Alright, so I am actually glad I got this to be unbreaking. So now here. Good landing. Terrible jump, but that's probably fine. I don't think those are bridges. What are you talking about? This is standard bridge building. You don't see these in your day-to-day commute? Your commute only has real loop-de-loops. You insulting my loop-de-loops, huh? Let me tell you, these are the best loop-de-loops. Nobody loops the loop like I do. You see a better loop-de-loop? You can't. You can't find a better loop-de-loop. It doesn't exist. 4 years of college for this. The American education system put to good use. Alright, nice. And nice. So this A8 section is actually going to be very challenging, I feel. Here's what I'm thinking, actually. I almost want the car to kind of tumble down. Just like a little dangling road catch, basically. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a dangling road catch. Oh! It caught! Please make it up. Okay, take 2. Takeover, thank you for the tier 3. Will it make it up? It's not looking good. But the idea is there. I think I actually might do a spring wall brace here. Compress this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so honestly, the idea was there. I'm surprised at how well that caught. Oh, this looks so good. It's it! We've won. The spring wall brace. The 10 billion springs with only 1 loop necessary. Good times were had here. I don't know if I've had this much fun with springs in Poly Bridge ever. Like, usually springs have been a nuisance because they've been very, tweaky, finicky. And also, I was probably going for low budget, so I had to be very precise with springs. But here, because I have wiggle room, it's just fun to build the springs. So, I guess lesson to be learned is springs are enjoyable as long as you're not going for top 1%. I thought the dangling road was going to shatter. Me too. Yeah, I had fun with this. Let's go to the next level. Couple more on the day. It's going to be a short Poly Bridge portion of the stream today.